Would y'all mind turning that down just a little bit more? I'm sorry. Hey guys. Okay, I am getting, oh no, all of my stuff together here. Will you turn it all the way down, please? Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Okay. Guys, I think that y'all are all watching me, and I have, spoiler alert, not gotten any of my stuff together at all. So I'm trying to send this. We actually have a guest coming on tonight. And I hope, hi. Hi guys, hold on. I'm gonna let her know right now. Okay, guys, and so I have I'm just gonna take a breath. I've been from work to just, I don't know. I haven't stopped. Hi, Terry Lynn. Hi, everyone. I have a guest coming on tonight. And I purposely kind of avoided, it's been like a rare day where I haven't been online all day. Hi, Ann Graham. Hi, my lips are sealed. So, what we have, hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay, guys, I have a special guest coming on. I have had a day, obviously, trying to get here, and I appreciate her. I don't know why I'm going to stop trying to be organized or on time for anything because I'm terrible at it. I'm so awful at it. So I need to just get my stuff together better. But I hope everyone's had a good day. And I had someone coming on today that I've only spoken to. Let me get all this set up. I've only spoken to her. I don't know her very well at all, purposely. Okay, and she's coming on now. And it is Jacci Sunshinery or Sunshine. So I don't know a lot about. She was on with Brooke last night. I purposely did not watch it because I don't know her very well, and I don't know. I was thinking last night about, like, everyone talks about how I'm obsessed with Jen or whatever, and that's hi. So the reason why I was thinking about that, the reason why I'm always so interested in Jen is because she is how any of this got like into my life to begin with. Like, I never thought I was going to be on like doing a channel or like everything. It was crazy. So, and everyone was just like a side character or whatever. And then I started realizing that YouTube existed before, and that people have like strong opinions in this little circle we have about Siwa. And I don't know, other than my own personal opinion, which is that she annoys me and she's just generally offensive or whatever, what the deal is. And what I just want to hear someone's side of it and just kind of an origin story. Like, I'm very interested always in how we got here, because I don't think any of us really expected to be here, did we? So, Jackie, do you see the link in there? I dropped it for you. Hi, Penny. Hi, everyone. Let me make sure I have everything set correctly. I should have done this, of course, before. You know what? If it's not, then it's just not, I guess, because we're going to do it. Here she is. Okay. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good.
How was your day?
It could be better. I haven't really been feeling too well, but I don't know if it's the weather or, everything going on. It could be a combination of both.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for bearing with me while I try to get my crap together today. I appreciate
not
that.
a problem.
So, I don't know if you heard what I was just saying. Like, I don't know that much about Siwa, and people have a lot of strong opinions about her, and mine is just that I find her generally annoying, kind of, and rude, and I mean, just generally dismissive. She's never done anything really why I kind of want to understand. There's some people who really dislike her and are making some accusations of theft and selling spells and stuff like that. And in the rare event here, someone in YouTube Ball has changed teams. And you
Yeah,
used to be over on Team Siwa, is that correct?
I was for a long time.
And how did you find yourself there? And what about Siwa appealed to you, please? Hi, big bad boy.
I found her back in, my God, August.
What had gone wrong? Were you down on your luck? Were you bored?
No, I'm a fan of AT2. So I had seen her over at AT2's channel. I just checked her out one day, and I remember I was going to a wedding with a boyfriend. We were going to our friend's wedding, and it was a 2-hour live, and it was a 2-hour car ride. So I watched the whole live all the way up to the wedding. My boyfriend was like, "What the hell are you watching?" I'm like, "I don't know, some YouTubers fighting."
Because I've been in this position before where for some reason you can't stop watching this crap and you don't know why.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, they sound like they all have issues. I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
They do.
But I had just kept watching, and she used to have that. You have to be a member or a subscriber for 7 days before you could ever talk in her chat.
Like, how long has she had her channel and been doing everything? I mean, how old is she? How old is Siwa? I guess we didn't.
Hi, Jamie. Yes, the heifer Jackie is here. She's a hater of mine.
No.
Siwa, so I had been watching her since August. I finally said something in October in her live. I just kind of just stayed and watched. I found her to be very like a strong, opinionated person, and I was interested in the whole spells and the readings, and I watch all of those Long Island Medium, and so it was interesting to see what she was doing. And I didn't get much of that because there wasn't much of that on her channel. It was more of the drama, and I never really understood any of the drama she was talking about because I didn't know.
How did you find her from just going to watching her? How did you start interacting with her? Did you just started messaging her or commenting?
So one night she had said how a bunch of people were attacking her because of her essay. And I said I understood because I had dealt with that with Real. So I knew how it felt with somebody else attacking me, trying to use my essay against me that knew nothing about it. Unlike her, though, I've never told my story. I've never actually said how everything went down. But I had just she said, has anyone worked in a law firm or worked in the courts to know what like a court paper looked like? And I said, yeah, I have. Like, she's like, can you look at this? She's like, I don't know this girl from a hole in the wall.
The legal expert for the room.
Yes. So when I messaged her, I said, hey, just so you know, because sometimes if you're a creator, other creators don't want to share stuff. I let her know I was a creator and that I had worked in a law office and I'd be happy to look at this and give my opinion on it. So that's how we began talking. And it ended up being a crazy live because Real ended up coming in there, starting crap. And it was just one thing after another that night. It was unbelievable.
So did you know? So Real, what do you mean? He came into the room?
Yeah, he had clicked the link when I was up on panel with her trying to talk to me, and she had only saw the screen because when she sent me the screenshot of her court paper, she said, I've heard about you and the situation you've had with Real. Do you have any proof that he's done this to you? And I said, yeah, I did. And I sent her all of the screenshots, all of the things he has said and done to me. And she was like, wow, I've heard this, but I've never actually seen any of it. So that's why Real thought she backstabbed him and took my side over his. But she asked for the proof. I'm the type of person you ask, I give it. Yeah.
And what kind of messages? I mean, you just knew him from the internet, and he's like with you.
I've only known him from the internet. Yeah. So me and Real, that's a whole another subject. But we had gone on a live with T-Spiracy, and he was trying to say that people that have been essayed ask for it. They know if they're in someone's bedroom, they should know what's going to happen in the bedroom. And I'm like, no, that's not how essay works. And it ended up being me trying to explain to him my essay situation. him yelling, me yelling, and it ended up being a horrible fight.
He ended up screaming at him one night too. And not that I am, it was by no means as serious of a situation as you're describing, but he's not a very sensitive person, I don't think.
Yeah, Jade, I'm telling the truth. You were there, so you know this is the truth. You were there in October, so how am I not telling the truth? You were
So
there.
guys, he's going to be a guest over here today, and we have to offer protection sometimes if somebody comes back from the other side.
I know Jade knows the truth, and she knows I'm telling the truth. I have nothing to hide. It's all there in the it's all there, unless she's dirty deleted a stream. It's all there.
So she thought you were making the stuff up about real.
I just think she never saw it. She never did the investigation to look to see. She had heard my name from people and him attacking me, but she had never actually known what he had said and done. So that's why I sent her the proof when she asked for it.
So by saying that, you mean attacking? Like he sent you text messages that made you uncomfortable?
No, he would post community tabs about me saying, I'm going to get this girl's essay record and read it online. This girl's too ugly to be essayed. She's lying. Things like that. He's done everything online through either a live stream, community post. He's doxed me on his Instagram. Now he's on Twitch saying he is using my whole full name for a song. Like, this is how this guy is. I have done one stream on him in May with 5 other women, and since then I have not talked about him. The only time I talked about him is when he comes into back panels in the private chat like you have on your StreamYard to harass me and stalk me. It's not just Siwa's lives. He's done this to me at my friend Dom's, Drew's, Roadhog's, so many other people. Every panel I take, usually he somehow gets the link and he talks crap in the private chat to me, telling me to go kill myself. I hope I die. He hopes that he can come to my mother's funeral and piss on her grave. Oh, yeah, he's asked me and Siwa for threesomes. When am I going to go S his D? Like, crazy shit.
So why do you think does he do this to a lot of women, or
he does this to a lot of women, but he has this obsession with me that I will never understand. I would love for this to all end. I had to get an RO on him, and I know a couple other people that have had to get ROs where he just does not.
So you had to go in your real life to the courthouse and file paperwork.
Yep.
And get someone you met on YouTube.
And he didn't even show up for court that day either. And Jade, go back to October.
And I would ask, I'm sorry, if I ever had to do that, I would not be back. Like, what? So, I mean, I'm not saying that should be the outcome, but like, why?
I've been harassed for him by 10 months now. He's harassed me online. My thing is, I'm not going to be just a victim. I'm not going to be a victim of him. I'm not going to let him make me a victim. I've done nothing to this man. I've never spoken to him in private, never talking to him in private. I don't watch his streams. I don't attend his streams. I don't do any of the things he does to me, but I'm going to stand my ground. And I'm going to keep doing what I love doing, which is my channel, doing the makeup, doing the tea drama where I talk about Trisha Paytas and bigger YouTubers and my nails and things like that. I love what I'm doing on YouTube, and I'm not going to let anyone stop me.
Or did you start that after?
He started it up again when I went on to Siwa's stream.
Your own channel, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So he had started this back in May.
But when did you start your own channel? Have you had it, or did you start that?
March, I started my own channel. Yep.
Well,
so soon after I started my channel is when he came after me and has not stopped since.
So you were a mod in Siwa's room with all this going on, right?
Oh, yes.
So it has been said, I think it's a direct quote, that you roll hard for Siwa. Why did you stop rolling hard for her?
The first time I noticed she didn't really care about me was when she had him up there on her panel. She had always promised me that if she would never have Real on her panel. Never, never, never have him on her panel. But if by any chance she ever did, she would at least warn me so I didn't have to go, because she knows I do not like seeing any stream he does. I don't watch any of these streams he does.
So this is after you've gone and filed paperwork against this man.
Yes, and
you're good. I cannot imagine someone that was actually my friend knowing that I had a pending legal issue and telling me and being like, I can't promise you I'm not going to have him on my YouTube channel.
Yep. And it took her till January when she had him on the panel, and then that's when she blocked him from StreamYard, or supposedly blocked him from StreamYard. I have my doubts about that because I know how StreamYard works now.
Why would she lie to you, do you think?
To keep me around, to honestly keep me around. I've heard some stuff that I need more proof of before I actually say it, but I felt like she used me for drama. She knew that by me coming up there, Real would come over there and do what he does, and it would cause drama, and that's what I felt. I knew the second she had him on her panel, she never cared about me as a friend. She never did. She could have warned me and said, listen, I found out that he was going to interview my attacker, and this is why I want to ask him tonight. She could have told me that. She chose not to.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's because that's a habit when I don't know what to say. I just cannot imagine. So, and you guys were friends. Like, would you have considered her one of your best friends at the time?
I would consider her a close friend, not a best friend. Because every time, but she's the type, if you try talking to her, you have to wait for her to talk to you kind of back. But then she would always want me up there on her panel, want me to be up there with her. Yeah. So she would always want me there. But when I would try to have one-on-one conversations through IG, it never really felt like we were close like that.
I swear to God, she sounds like Jen. People complain about Jen not answering them. And it like, who are you? Do you think you're Beyonce or somebody? Like, you just have all these messages you can't get to your. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is the Jade that TL is looking for. And Jade, you know I'm not full of shit. You've been there.
Jade Travis? Is this the one from Australia? I always think it's that one. Mm-hmm. This is the Jade from Australia?
Jade was there the same night that everyone was saying, why would you have Real on your panel? You were the same person there, Jade, saying that. Why? No, don't put him on your panel. He doesn't deserve that. Why would you do that, Siwa? Why? After all the shit he has said to me, Siwa, he threatened to call CPS on Siwa and her kids, and she still had him on the panel. I knew then in January she never cared about me, but I continued to stay around and give her the benefit of the doubt. That's when I found out how simple it is to block someone.
Why, after you found out she interviewed someone that was harassing you, did you continue to hang around? I would be so hurt.
So she said in the IG messages that I only wanted to find out just this answer from him. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted to ask him this. I said, but you know he'll never give you a straight answer. She's like, I know. So I took it as she was being sincere. But now when I look at it, I've heard some crazy stuff. And like I said, I've heard she would message him and send him, like, letting him know I was there. Like, if these are true, this really breaks my heart to know that she would hurt me this way.
What does she want? Like, this all sounds very. I'm not saying it's not true, because trust me, like,
Jade, I would just for a reason. Why don't you stop saying I'm full of shit and listen, Jade? Because maybe you'll open your eyes to something you don't realize she's doing to you. Because I was fooled by her as well. I was fooled by all of this. Jade, do you know how easy it is to block someone on StreamYard? So when she was telling me, oh, it would mess it up, that other people couldn't come up on StreamYard and stuff, I can prove it. It's so easy. All it is when you go up on StreamYard, all you have to do is authenticate it. So when I go up on like your panel right now, Lily, it says, are you Sunshinery? The YouTube channel. Yes. Click yes. Boom. I'm on your StreamYard. That's authenticating it. So I'm already signed into YouTube and authenticates it. Now, all it is a simple click ban. He would never be able to come up on panel again. She could have done that back in October, November, December, January, finally.
You just grab the link from the comments?
Well, she would always make it seem like it was so hard to have people authenticate their YouTube channel to come up on StreamYard, and I never had to
Like
block
people are
anyone.
constantly trying to
Yeah, I never had to block anyone to know how hard it actually was until I realized, shit, my own StreamYard has it already authenticated. Anyone that comes up on my StreamYard, they have to authenticate. It's easy.
Beyonce and Jay-Z have less security concerns, I think, than Siwa.
Right?
So, I mean, that's just...
But she would also, instead of, like, if he came in the back chat right now, you would kick him out of your studio. It's 2 seconds. You
I
click.
wish now he tricked me on my well, Jen and him tricked me. Like, she said that she didn't do it, but like looking back, that we were having a conversation about race and the bitch is green down here. She tricked me. But I mean, I didn't know who he was or anything about him.
Never asked for Siwa to let him up in the back. I never said I needed evidence, Jade. I have enough evidence that I didn't need to be triggered every single time he came in the private chat. You were there every night. I said, can't you just drop him from your StreamYard? Can't you just drop him? Every time he would click the link, she would let him sit there and talk so much shit in the private chat and then finally click him out. So after he's already told me to go kill myself and do this and that.
Is Jade making you uncomfortable? I don't.
No, she doesn't. But I really like Jade, and I hope that one day she can see that she is being fooled just like we all were being fooled.
You're a guest here, so if she's making you uncomfortable, then I will.
No, she's fine. I love Jade, and I feel bad that
like Jen Bailey around here and kicking ass.
Yeah, I feel bad for her because I know how I feel right now, and I feel like such a fool that I even let Siwa into my life. So I hope she can see what happens.
I'm sorry that you've been personally affected by it. So what is this? Did she ever cast a spell for you?
She's never casted a spell for me. She's only done a reading with me.
And how
she likes to talk about, and I don't understand either that whole situation.
Do you guys have a different perspective on how the reading went?
So I felt the reading went very well. There was just one part of the reading that I didn't quite understand, and I still don't understand what she was maybe saying, and maybe it's something that I will see in my future, but she was saying that my grandfather didn't like my boyfriend. My grandfather had been passed now for 12 years, so my boyfriend never actually met my grandfather before he passed, because the first time we ever actually started dating, my grandfather passed a day after we started dating. So they never actually got to meet. But it just took me back because my whole family loves my boyfriend. My grandmother, who was, married to my grandfather for 80 plus years, loves my boyfriend. So I didn't quite understand that, but that's, like I said, something maybe I will find out in the future. Who knows? But that was the only part of the reading I didn't get.
Abilities, like you think there's some truth to that? I don't know. I've never had a reading or anything.
I do believe there's some truth to it. I don't know if I've only had one reading. I've only had one. I've been to the spirit boxes, so I've known that she's connected.
What does that mean? I've never seen her do that. What do you mean I've been to the spirit boxes?
So spirit boxes is when, like, it's like an app or a device that brings the people's voices out of a spirit box. It's like a box or like an app.
It's an app that I can download right now?
Yes, you can get it. I do know there are spirit boxes on your phone, and it brings out spirit voices. And they say one word, sometimes two words. She'll say, like, how many people are here in the room, and different.
I'm about to laugh so hard if what you're saying. I'm not accusing you of.
Yeah.
Lying, but this. Why would you even think to look for a spirit box? So why did she look for this app?
It's something that she uses to help with her. I don't think she uses them for her readings per se, but she does them on her channels for members and stuff. It's just another way to communicate with people that have passed on.
So y'all, I'm downloading something that says Spirit Box Talk to Ghost Communicator app.
Yeah, it's kind of like an EVP, but different in a way.
Watch this be like totally shake me. So let's see what's going on. Okay, it says wants to track my activity. Probably not. I don't
No,
know.
I never offered my membership to Christy for the month. I told Christy I'd pay for her membership. I never offered my membership to Christy. I told
Your
Christy I'd pay
membership,
for it.
you didn't get a free membership and you worked there?
No, I paid $15 a month for my membership. I paid for other people's memberships. I
And you were the
offered one for
moderator?
Christy, but Christy never got back to me with her PayPal for me to give her the money for the membership. I paid for Timber
Hold
to
on,
get a
you were a
membership.
moderator and she was making you pay for a membership.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that
I also wanted
estimating?
I wanted the benefits of the membership. I wanted a reading. I wanted a spell to see how it worked.
You
And
would
I
think
never
she would
really
just
got any of
do
that either.
something. What were the perks? Like, what were the company perks?
Actually, I can read them to you because I have the screenshot. For top tier, let me get them.
But you weren't a member of a top. So I'm asking, like, what were the
So
employees?
top tier was $15 a month, and that was the top tier that I was at. And you get early access to new videos, member shout outs, photos, updates, status updates, exclusive member only lives, member only streams, and well,
We're
now
gonna have all that around here too, y'all. I just haven't thought of that.
spiritual
We're gonna have
advice.
all those perks.
Yep, connecting on social media, which means she would add me to her Instagram.
Where can I see a copy of it? You've got me all over the place.
Yeah, I can send this to you. Yeah, I'll send this
The
to you.
terms of service for Siwa's top tier.
Yeah, I'll send this to you right now.
I would.
But she used to have it that you get a free spell or reading for the month. She's now changed it to half off.
Somebody record this so I know how to run things around here. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You get your free member. So okay, top tier. I want. Did you send it to me on Instagram?
I am sending it right now. Hold on. You were just there. We just chat. So hold on. Let me just save this as a picture and then.
I was in her top tier too, guys.
Yep. So we were supposed to get a free spell or reading, and she's now changed it.
We're actually gonna have some perks for members. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
I can't believe
so you can put whatever you want for your members, which is great. You can do whatever you'd like for your members. I love that.
So what did she do for her member? I'm sorry. I'm just fascinated that anyone would pay, that there's a top tier for Siwa. Like what? So you didn't really get the promised benefits of the platinum membership.
Yeah, she would tell us that, oh, if you haven't got your spell or reading, you need to Instagram me. And I would say, hey, listen, I'm busy, but I still need to get my reading or spell. Okay. And then like I knew she was upset, so I wouldn't like bother her for the week. And it got to the point where
bother her for the week.
Yeah, because
thank God you're here.
As a friend, like a friend is going through shit and she's upset, so I'm not gonna bother her to do a reading for me, kind of thing. That's how I felt.
I'm still amazed that as her friend and moderator, you worked there. Like even anywhere that you work, you get some kind of employee discount. You would think she would just be like, "I'm going to do it for free." If I tried to make my moderator pay for a membership to my bullshit, she would quit. Like, I just mean like that's a pretty good. It makes people feel very exclusive. And there's a lot of people in the comments saying that they had a membership. So
yeah, I know Flies By had a membership as well.
Happening.
Yep.
And you were promised a free spell every month?
Spell or reading, yeah. I've only had one reading, even though I've been a top tier member for 4 months. So I should have gotten at least 4. I've only gotten 1. I do know when Dee lost her son, she had done something for Dee, and I said, don't worry about my reading for that month. Like that can go towards Dee since you did that for her. That was the only time I said.
Your perks as a top tier member, they're transferable?
I mean, technically you could do whatever you want as long as the member and the person agree to it. Yeah.
Did you have to sign anything or anything like that? Or was it just an honor system? Like Dee can have my reading for this month?
Pretty much an honor system. Yeah.
Okay, so
I never gave Christy anything. I told Christy I would pay for her membership. You were confused, Jade. And I have those messages with Christy. If I need to send them to you, I would be more than happy to send them to you, Jade. I never said I would give Christy anything. I told her I would pay for her membership.
Again, guys, I don't know Jade personally, but I have no
She's
problem.
not bothering me. I'd be more than happy to send that to Jade.
To
I'm
have
gonna get it for her actually right
her
now, so I can send
right
it
on
to
out
her.
of here. We will do that. We don't want to make
No, I want Jade to be here because I want her to hear everything. Because, like I said, I, for the longest time, didn't go to other streams, didn't hear anything that was going on between her and other people to know that I was being fooled. I was literally being fooled. I feel like such a fool that I let this person into my life.
You're not the only one that noticed you weren't getting these. So how many people are? I would pick a spell every time. I'm sorry, I keep going, but that seems like I mean, for $15 a month, you get one spell a month. I would think I don't know, one spell. So it says, and especially for her to be your friend. This is just. I'm sorry, I'm trying to take it all in, and and I'm sorry, I keep asking you to dumb it down for me.
No, it's okay.
So membership. So this is what the screenshot I got. So these, I guess, are the to exclude. So this is for the top tier Boss Witch package on Siwa's platform. Exclusive members only videos. Members only live streams.
There you go, Jade.
Boss Witch, $14.99 a month. Recurring payment. Cancel anytime.
I have one more to send you too, by the way, which is like the $6.99. But the Boss Witch is the top one.
And where does it say you get a spell?
So underneath,
and I guess this information is
so it says spiritual advice / half off a reading or spell. She changed that as of mid-January to be that, but it used to be free spell or reading, and she changed it to be half off a spell or reading.
Do you think it's possible she put a spell on other people and that's why they still continue to not see through her crap?
It's possible. I don't know how spells work. I've never had a spell, so I'm not sure if that is possible, but it might be. Anything's possible, I guess.
I don't think you would know if someone put a spell on you.
Okay, no, you wouldn't.
Baby Witch for $6.99 a month. Early access to new videos. Member shout outs. Yes, guys, you can have member shout outs here too for $6.99 a month. I'll shout you out all day long. Photo and status updates. Exclusive member only streams. Members only live stream names. So, I mean, that's a lot to. I don't know how many followers she has, but everyone would just kind of send a DM and be like, I want my spell. Would she have. How easy is it to do a spell? I guess these are questions for Siwa because you said you don't know. I'm sorry.
I do know she has some videos on her page that are like from. If you look at one of her very first videos, it's her doing a money spell, and it takes a lot of time. It's a lot of. You have to have the ingredients to burn the candle.
That's what I was thinking. So
yeah, I think I might even have a video I can send you a link to. Let me see. I might have the video I can send you. Because I remember she was gone for like a week, and I was looking at some of her older videos, and I was like, I'm not sure. I think it was, she was sick with Covina. I call it Covina. She was sick with Covina, so she was away from YouTube for that week.
So is she actively, like, from the way, and this is probably large term, like in some circles, this would be considered kind of like a trafficking money over interstate lines. Like, I don't know. I mean, how much money are we talking about that she feels? I mean, Madam Cleo got sued, y'all, and I know that that's being a little bit funny, but you can get sued for this crap. Like, if she's not being authentic or not delivering her promised services. And that many people are upset about it. And I mean, is that true? Why she keeps her location a secret? This is allegedly. I don't know.
I don't know why. She She says she keeps her location a secret, which I get it. To protect her children, and I understand that. But there are a lot of other YouTubers that have children that people know where they're, at least the state that they're in, where they're from, things like that. So I'm not sure. I think it's more she just doesn't want her information out there, which I don't blame her.
I don't blame her for that either. I didn't know that. Are a lot of people looking for her there to get their money back?
I think a lot of people are wanting just to send. From things I've heard now, a lot of people are looking to serve her with like restraining orders and cease and desist kind of thing from online, and that's why they're trying to get a
Restraining
hold of
order
her.
for what?
Just not leaving them alone. Like I don't know the extent to it because I've never watched her issues with like Brooke. Like even last night, I said I didn't even know that technically Siwa started it with Brooke. I didn't know that till last night. I was always told that Brooke started it with Siwa.
I was gonna ask Brooke about her origin story too, and why she found herself here upset with Siwa, because I was thinking about that last night, because I don't think
Yeah, I
calling
didn't
Brooke's
know.
job. She called Brooke's job. I don't know anything about this. So does Siwa, does she go real life?
She has, I mean, she's proven that she's gone real life. She plays the message that she showed. So she shows that she's admitted to calling Brooke's job. She plays the messages that apparently were sent to her, that she heard this beeping noise, that Brooke was at work at the time, and that's why she called the job. So Siwa has admitted to this, that she's done this.
How
Um,
did she get Terry Lynn's contractor's information?
I don't know. I've never gone to that point where I've looked somebody up to get all of their information. That is just such an invasion of privacy. Like, in my
And
opinion, if
her,
I get you online, you kind of stay online. Like, unless you tell me your info, I don't go looking for your info.
I wouldn't, her contractor. That's going. What did she say to Terry Lynn's contractor?
That she was neglecting her patients.
Why would her contractor care what Terry Lynn was? Oh my God! If somebody came, can you imagine? I
Oh,
mean,
not Terry Lynn. Brooke. Sorry, Brooke. Sorry.
yeah, to Brooke. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes more sense than what than.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, like, what? So, and why, if she can cast spells, go to all this work? Why would she not just cast spells?
I do have screenshots of her in Amanda's stream, Prayer Jar, saying that she doesn't need to do spells or readings anymore, that she makes enough money off the drama that she doesn't need to do spells or readings anymore. But she blames it. So she didn't know that I saw that in that stream that day. But what she will tell her subscribers is that she cannot do spells and readings anymore because people have tarnished her name. But then on the other hand, she's over there at a friend stream saying, I don't have to do them.
The law of people who says you can make a spell? What does she mean she can't do spells anymore because people tarnish her name?
So she says that, like, because her name is out there, that because, Terry Lynn says she's a fake witch, or this person says she's a fake witch, or this person, that it's tarnished her name and reputation, that people think she's fake.
Well,
that's why she can't do readings or spells anymore. And I just sent you a link to one of her videos about spells.
Ann Graham said Siwa admitted to me that she emailed TL's contractor. I wonder, how did that even come up, Ann Graham? Like, so I would, who I got in touch with? Terry Lynn's contractor, and told him what a bitch she was on you. I mean, why?
That's just crazy. Well, she's admitted to calling CPS on, I think it was Trisha Licious or something. I don't even know who that is. So I do know she's admitted to that on her streams. She's admitted to calling the cops on Trisha for the McDonald's thing. That I just think is too far.
Dare I ask, what is the McDonald's thing?
I guess Trisha was yelling at an employee at McDonald's when she was there getting food, and she was live streaming while doing this. So
Why do people keep telling Siwa stuff about themselves? Like, I mean, if like everyone has a moment where they lose their shit all.
I told the lady at McDonald's the other night to F off because she wouldn't let me use my McDonald's like app card to pay for a milkshake. So
I know,
I
but
get
I
it.
mean, so Siwa did a level
guess-
of investigation, or it came to her psychically that I'm sorry, who was it?
So Trisha Licious, I guess Trisha Licious was live streaming, and she was watching the live stream, saw that she had threatened the McDonald's employee, and Siwa went out of her way to find the McDonald's, call them up, and let them know that this lady is crazy and just threatened your employee and whatever she had said.
Already, didn't they? They were there.
I mean, that's just a little too far for me.
That's I don't understand the point. Like, do you guys know the lady that was just there cussing all you guys out? She's a problem. I mean, they've already red flagged her as a problem, I would think. And how did she
exactly?
Unless it was by some sort of psychic ability. How did you know which McDonald's? Or was it like that documentary Don't Fuck with Cats, where
she said that
they
she
tracked that guy down by the gas stations in the background and stuff?
She said she knew the McDonald's because from like the town that she is from, there was only one McDonald's, so it was like process of elimination kind of thing. But technically, she could have been in a whole different town, a whole different McDonald's. You would have never known. Yes, I live in a town. We have one McDonald's, but 15 minutes away, there's another McDonald's. 10 minutes away, there's another McDonald's. And another 10 minutes away, there's another McDonald's. I could have been in not my town. I could have been in all the other towns around me. So I don't understand how she knew which McDonald's, but she called the McDonald's and warned them.
That is something I hope I never have to prove, how many McDonald's I could have possibly
right. Well, that's like saying, what Dunkin' Donuts do I go to? Well, I got 10 different Dunkin' Donuts in a 2-mile radius. So which Dunkin' did I go to today?
I mean, my God, I don't know. I think it's, so I don't know. What is the takeaway? If somebody said they were going to join Siwa's channel and they were going to pay for a top tier membership, and they really felt like they were going to get a reading and a spell, and what would you advise them to do? Would you think that would be a good investment?
I would say to do your research and not just watch her channel, investigate other channels to see what other people have to say, and maybe find somebody locally that, you know, has better Google reviews or better reputation to these readings or spells.
Google reviews?
Oh yeah, I don't think she has a Google review.
That never occurred to me. I hope I don't. Like, it's not a thing for YouTube people or something. If you have I hope. Oh my God, that's a whole new.
She could. So some Pope, who is a good friend of mine, he suggested to her to do a Google reviews, so that way people can leave reviews for her. Because she always wanted to like put her reviews out there so people knew, you know, she wasn't fake, and put the reviews out there so people can see that they've gotten readings from her before. And he suggested that to her, but she was worried about people going on the Google reviews and writing false reviews on her, which I understood that as well. There's a lot of hate online.
It sounds like there's a lot of.
I'm not easily manipulated, Jamie. I'm not easily manipulated. What I do is I give people the benefit of the doubt. I get to know somebody for who they are, and who not from everything that I hear, just like I did with you. I always gave you the benefit of the doubt between our interactions. But I also know you talk a lot of shit about me. No, just another troll. Her name is Jamie. She talks a lot of crap about me, but I've always given her the benefit of the doubt. Every time we've ever talked, she's DM'd me. I've always been more than nice, because that's who I am as a person. I go by my interactions with somebody, not somebody else's interactions with somebody.
So if you don't mind taking some questions, and I appreciate all this. I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Yeah. I want to get to the Spirit Box app. I want to try that. So do you mind taking a few questions from the... So if someone wants to know why can't Siwa get a job besides So if I want to be a psychic or cast spells, can I just tell people I do it? Do you have to get certified or anything?
As far as I know you don't have to get certified for it. I would think you could just say that I have these abilities and trust that if you say that to somebody and you give them exactly what they're looking for, that they will give you a good review and refer a friend kind of thing, type of thing.
Well, thank God that's not how it works with like doctors and stuff.
Right?
So let's look at this Spirit Box app that I just downloaded. So it says tips for your spirit session, and it's all black. Paranormal experience would be deeper in a dark and quiet place.
Turn off your lights.
So try to keep your breathing slow throughout the session. It's making me nervous. Okay. When you feel ready, ask your question. Okay. So the next screen, what should I ask?
How many spirits are here? That's always what she asked first.
It's the first suggestion. Is anyone here? Can you tell your name? How did you die? What do you want? Seems aggressive. Okay. Oh, okay. So get a unique. So for Hold Premium, you can get a unique paranormal experience, incredible ghost communicator, and realistic sound effects. So I'm gonna spend $6.99 on it. Okay. It's an app. It's called Spirit Box Communicator. So let's see what it does. I'm not getting the premium package, but I'll spend the $6.99 to see what it does. Okay.
I do know she
You're
said
all set. Your purchase is successful. Great. I'm ready to communicate.
Yeah.
So now there's a gothic looking screen. It's like a picture frame, and it says start. Okay.
Ooh.
Spirit Box would like to access speech recognition. Okay. Seems like they should know that. But Spirit Box would like to access the microphone. Volume is too low. You can miss their words. Okay, we'll turn this sucker up. Oh, somebody's coming through. I'm sorry. What are we supposed to?
You're supposed to hear. Yep.
Who is there? No one's here. Who is there? When did you die?
Wow.
I mean, I'm sorry. Okay. What is your name? Miranda or Vanessa? What do you want? It said everything, irritating, and something else. I don't know. I'm not fucking with this thing anymore.
But this is exactly how the Spirit Box sessions would go. But I'm serious. I don't know what kind of app she had, but you would hear different people's voices talking. She would ask questions, and that I never said it was on the phone. I know she had one app on the phone.
Open it and act like the sound was coming out of a box.
She had like an actual box that did this. I do know you can get the apps on the phone.
Go ahead. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I know she spent like $100 or something on her box. Something you can get on Amazon or online.
What did the box do for $100?
It honestly, the voices sounded a lot clearer than the phone
did.
When
you open the box?
No, it's just the same thing where you turn it on and the voices come out of the little speaker.
So it's a box, but when you turn it, it's a technical thing. Like you open it, and it's designed to sound like you're communicating with people.
Yes, it's the same thing like the app. So when you turned it on, all the voices started talking. It was the same thing with her box that she had. She would turn it on, and it would pick up the spirits' voices and come out through the speaker.
a lot to unpack here, guys. Okay, so I thank you so much for coming on. Let's ask the spirit box one more. Let's mess with or not. Let's. This is going to be for our top tier members in the future. You guys get one for free. Okay. Is anyone there? I would. What year did you die?
Ooh.
What did it say? I couldn't. Did you hear something?
I heard something, but I didn't really hear what they said. And I'll send you a link. This is kind of what the box looked like that you had on your Instagram. So this is just something from Amazon that I quickly searched, but it looks like a little radio, and it has different frequencies that you can change it to, but it's the same thing where
that's the word. So I'm not sure. You think that in spite of her needing to buy you think she's a legit gatekeeper, if that's the term that's used? Because I'm not opposed to. I do think there is something to psychic ability and things like that.
I think she has some psychic ability. I'm not quite sure. I've only had one reading, so I can't base it off the one reading. But I do feel like maybe, yeah, she does have some psychic ability to her. I'm not sure exactly what.
I wouldn't trust a psychic that had to download an app. Because I've been to some
it helps. So even people that go ghost hunting, they use different technologies and
so that's to measure something scientifically, like the frequency of waves.
Yes, and stuff, but it helps with them hunting. Yeah, it helps with the ghost hunting, seeing if there are ghosts present. So these are just tools to help.
Measuring actual scientific frequency is what I'm saying. Like this is just making a voice come out that's not there.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jackie, I would like to talk to you again, and thank you so much for coming on.
Yes.
Might have more questions at some point. I have to cut it a little short. I have dinner plans, but I really appreciate you coming on, and this has been really informative for me because there's some people maybe I'm the only dummy out here that doesn't know all of this, because I mean I've obviously heard them talking about spirit boxes and stuff like that, but I didn't know what depth we were going here and stuff. So this has been really informative.
Yeah, no problem. And don't worry, Jade. I do hope one day your eyes are opened, and one day you can come to me and say, yeah, I was fooled just like you were, because she fooled me. She fooled me as a friend. And I really do hope that you can see past the fuckery that she causes. I never said, you were here the whole time, I never said she wasn't real. I just said she has some kind of ability. I'm just not sure what it is, because I have not experienced it all. I wish her the best of luck. I wish everybody the best of luck. I mean, YouTube's big enough for everybody. I just hope that she's not hurting people in the meantime.
And I think that we're just going to end that on we wish Jade well in all of her future endeavors. And we hope that no one on YouTube is getting hurt. And I'm surprised that that so many people are. Okay, so you have a great night, Jackie, and
you too.
Let's keep in touch and talk again. And what is the name of your channel so everyone can subscribe?
It's Sunshinery. So SU.
Do you want to type it in the comments?
Yeah, I'll put it in the private chat for you. That way you can copy it.
Yeah, I will. When I put this up later and actually edit it, because I am running to dinner, and then I will put it in the thing.
Enjoy your dinner.
I don't know. Well, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just don't know how to. I'm not that fast at it, Jackie, so I need to figure out how to
Don't worry. And if you ever need help, I'm always willing to help everyly. That's just who I am as a person.
Because I don't know how to. I have to call someone every time something new happens on here.
Well, you can always DM me, and I'm happy to help you.
Can someone tell? Yeah, Denise A says thanks for blocking her, Jade. Denise A said, "Can someone tell Jade thanks for blocking me?" Jade, thanks for blocking Denise A. Jade, okay, we would be here all night. Okay, so anyway, we wish everyone well. Jackie, you have a great evening, and I will talk to you later. And what's your next stream going to be about?
My next stream is tomorrow. I do a weekly YouTube recap. I go over all the big stories happening on YouTube and what's happening throughout the YouTube community. So that's tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Having a schedule, showing off.
I learned from who I modded for previous that schedules help, and I've always had a schedule, and it helps with my life, so I can schedule things around that. So
a schedule would help me a lot if anyway.
We'll
thank
talk.
you guys so much.
No problem.
Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. You have a great night and a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk. We'll recap this live later. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.